Several years ago, I remember speaking at a youth camp one summer. And at the camp was a young man who was about to graduate from high school, and he shared with me that he was struggling with doing the will of God. He told me that he knew God was calling him into the ministry, but he always wanted to go to medical school and become a doctor. But he said he knew that wasn't what God wanted him to do. Well, all week he wrestled with committing his life to that call. Then on the final night of the camp, a beautiful young girl, a girl that the young man wanted to date, came forward and shared with the group that she knew God wanted her to be a pastor's wife and was surrendering her life to that call. Well, I was seated on the front row and the young man was seated by me. And the moment that the beautiful young girl shared that she felt called to be a pastor's wife, the young man who was called to ministry immediately turned to me and said, "Phil, I'm surrendering." Well, later he did follow that call into the ministry, and I couldn't keep myself from laughing that night. You see, surrendering to God's will appeared easy when a pretty girl was involved. But I wonder how many of us are like that young man. We know what God wants us to do, and we're willing to, as long as there is an additional benefit to doing it. Now, granted, God blesses obedience, but He wants us to obey even if it means losing something rather than gaining it. Think about it, and I'll see you tomorrow.